All right, Michael here with the roof guys, and this is your roof. We'll start at the top. Your ridge venting, the hottest of the air just naturally comes out of that. We'll replace all of that with a better system. It's called Cobra. And if we can put any above the back there, we'll put it up there also. And we'll replace that too. This black streaking you see is a blue-green algae. It's a type of mold that grows on the roof when there isn't enough copper in the shingle. We see that on builder grade shingles or inexpensive shingles. We see that a lot. This area right here takes the longest to dry because it's shaded. So we make sure and put good ice and water barrier where we can. See a little bit of shingle damage here on the edge. That's pretty common. The drip edge is what flicks your water away from the house so it doesn't run down it. We, in a small percentage of roofers, replace that there and then in the gutter also. A lot of roofers will skip that because it's not code. You just don't get the protection of your decking like you would if you replace that, and soon it'll be code, so we're getting ahead of it. This is your plumbing boot. That's where your sink breathes, or your plumbing system, so when you're running the water you don't get those air pockets. This one doesn't have a guard on top of it, so snakes, frogs, lizards, anything that gets on the roof has potential of going down that. The one that we replace it with will have a guard on top of it there. They're going to put ice and water barrier in these valleys here. That's new to code. You don't currently have that. Your gooseneck, that's more than likely where your bath fan vents out of. We would replace that. Another plumbing boot, and all of those come in gray, brown, or black. Your solar tube, that one's at least 15 years old. I'd recommend a replacement for that. It's probably pretty dull compared to how it was when it was new. And we wouldn't want to take the chances of reusing that. So I'll factor that in, and they offer $1,000 in product credit or $500 off the roof. So you won't have any additional charge to replace that, and you'll get a lot better light out of it. This on top of here is a bit mod. Typically we don't do anything with that, but if you want us to roll that out, I could get you an estimate for that. This was just right on top of there. That's where that was, and you can see it's been there for a while. So if there isn't any leaks, you could leave that as is, or we can get you a price for rolling bit mod over that. 3-tab system is an older system. Now they use the architectural shingles, which give you a much better protection, higher wind rating than these. The satellite dish we would remove. You'd just need to call DirecTV. They'd come back out and reinstall it. Personally, I'd have them install it on the ground with a pole rather than putting holes in your roof. But they take care of all of that. If you're not using it, we're happy to throw it away for you. Quite a bit of leaves in the gutters here. If you'd like, it'd be pretty inexpensive to get some new gutters on the house. It'd be a 6-inch gutter, so it'd be bigger, and we can even sell you a guard to put over it. But all in all, that's your roof.